Hello everyone, JWR here, and today we are going to go over some basic
Welcome to Summoner's
items,
Rift.
mainly basing and vision. So, why am I going to bottom lane first? Well,
30 seconds until minions
for those of you who don't know, there's the vision wards, which I have one, and there's stealth wards, which pretty much is what your trinket uses. Now, your trinket uses a weakened version of the stealth ward. It uses a 1-minute version, not a 3-minute version. If you buy a vision ward for 75 gold, you will have 3 minutes with that ward, as opposed to 1 minute free.
Minions
Now,
have spawned.
this being said, that's about 25 gold per minute for a stealth ward. The vision ward is a bit more permanent. It will last as long as the game goes on, or until someone comes up and breaks it. Now, if you put a vision ward here, yes, you will have vision. But here's the kicker. Everyone sees it. I'm going to put one right up here. Now, normally I would put that up there a lot sooner because, you know, if I'm going ADC, that's my usual plan of attack. Put the vision ward up there. Aw, didn't get credit. Now, here's something to think about. People will say, oh, it's a support job to ward. Dude, seriously? Is your butt getting ganked? You may want to be a little bit more aware of the ganking situation. Every person on the map can put down 3 stealth, 1 vision. With the vision thing being said, let's go to the next part, basing. Where do you base, how do you base, etc. And some of you are probably wondering, I know how to base. No, I don't think you do. The reason why I say this is because just because you hit B doesn't mean you're basing. It means you're doing something stupid, depending on your location. If you can be seen by a ward, if you can be seen by minions, if you can be seen by champions, if you are literally using lock screen, and that's why I lock screen for the example here, if you're using lock screen and you're trying to base at any point and you see a minion, you are wrong. The only time you should be basing and you see a minion is if you're in a bush. Get the bush down to here. You know, sometimes you don't listen. See, there's a minion right there. I can see him, which means he could see me if I was out in the open. Now I'll base. Which leads to common error number 1. I'm going to look at my thing. I'm going to look at my store while I base. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. For those of you who've played enough, you'll know sometimes you'll run to a bush and there's a person basing. Like so. So you hit them. You hit them like 2 or 3 times and they don't respond. They respond by like the 4th or 5th time you hit them. Wonder why? Because they're looking at their freaking store. They don't see that they're getting hit. They're not noticing the hit points at the bottom. And we all know that's pretty much what's going on. So, if you're basing, you do not open the store until this time. Wait for it. The reason being is because by the time it opens up, you're already pretty much out of the area anyway. You do not want to open up your frickin'... You don't want to open up your item shop while you are in the high threat zone. That's stupid. Again, you'll take unnecessary damage. Especially if you're against a lane opponent that's you've beaten by maybe 1 or 2 hits. You don't want to give them a free 2 hits on you. You really don't want to do that.
I don't feel anything.
Okay, so I know you guys are probably wondering, why did I put my vision ward up here so long ago? Well, let's break it down, shall we? If your vision ward is still up at this point, one, not only have you helped out your jungler, because they'll see when something comes into their area to take their top lane, top farm, and their red buff here, but you can chain your vision together.
I know everything that happens here.
And make things a lot more convenient for you. Now, what do I mean by convenient? Let's say your support put a vision ward here. Okay? Now you notice I put stealth wards around my vision ward. Look on the minimap and look for the eye. Now look for all the light around that eye. From where I put the other wards, etc, etc, etc. Pretty good vision there. And that's just from one person. Now imagine if two people were putting vision around.
You'd be surprised how
Let's
quick
say
fur
the
ignites.
support decided to put their vision ward here.
Now,
We'll
we
simulate
wait.
that with a mushroom. We'll put a stealth ward for a mushroom. Mushrooms give very little vision, as you see. I mean, after all, they're mushrooms. But if you put it in a bush, it gives you vision in that bush. This is very helpful. Very helpful. Ridiculously helpful.
You don't know about war.
And in most cases, it will save you from getting ganked from that bush. Now I know most of you are like, well, I normally go to a top. Where would I put my mushrooms there? And yada yada yada. We'll go over that in a minute. I want you guys to realize that one person's vision, right here, look at this, vision ward, stealth ward in the dragon pit, which means if the enemy comes into the dragon pit, they won't see that. They won't see that ward. They will not see that ward, that stealth ward right there beside the dragon. They will not see that. The only time they'll see it is if someone takes a sweeper and sweeps the area. That is the only time they'll see that ward. However, if you put a vision ward down there, they can destroy it. They'll see it, you'll see them, they'll break it, done. So what you want to do is keep your vision ward out of the immediate threat, while the stealth ward goes in there first.
Become one with the jungle.
Now here's the thing.
We ain't all making it out of here.
Scuttler. There you are.
I'm
The Scuttler.
taking everyone with me.
Normally, this is about, how long does this say the vision is? I think. Well, it's usually about a minute. Yeah, we'll find out. It's about a minute.
A part of you never leaves the jungle. Got a little surprise.
If you
for
are
him.
a female, you will want to put mushrooms in as many places as possible. Reason being is pretty obvious.
Coming in hot.
Now, for a bonus quiz, is this a smart place to base? No. It's really easy. Why? Because anyone could have solved it. Where do you want to ward over here on this side? Well, first I want to get rid of some of these guys.
This one's for my helmet brother.
There we go. Now, you may want to put a vision ward here,
We wait.
or being the key word. Hold on now, I'll show you where to put the other vision ward. Again, you have 5 people to decide where you want to put your wards. A vision ward here. And then you can put a stealth ward like here, and you'll see pretty much everything.
Become
You'll see it's a
one
straight
with
line.
the jungle.
Now, what if you're on red side? Where do you want to put your wards then?
One day they'll be irrelevant.
Fair enough. Fair enough question. You may want to put your vision ward here and a stealth ward here. Reason being, you can still get the same amount of sight. Plus, if you have both your bushes covered,
Your turret has
nothing's
been
going to come.
destroyed.
If you have both your bushes covered, you'll not get jumped from behind. They'll have to come through the river. And of course, free trinket will stop the river. Well, at least for a minute. Now, other places to ward. Other places to ward will be in similar spots, but on the opposing side. You put a vision ward here, and a stealth ward here at the beginning of the game, and this will keep this red warded for the end. If you're Teemo, then you just put shooters wherever you feel. Put them in bushes. Whatever. And this is another good side for a vision.
Now, we wait.
So, what has this lesson been over today? 1. Basing technique. Do not base in the sight of minions, towers, champions. Do not base in front of any of those. And if you can avoid it, do not base in front of wards. But again, they're stealth wards. You're not going to see them unless you have certain things, like a sweeper or certain other items. 2. While basing,
There's nothing left.
do not open your shop until that little crevice right there. The reason is because you want to be able to see if anyone's coming after you or trying to gank you. If you open up your shop before then, you will not see the enemy. Yes, you will not see the enemy coming up on you at all.
Coming in hot.
Unless they come from like the left side or something, depending on how you have your thing set. So, do not open up your shop when you're trying to base until the little crevice on the recall, right? Yeah. Okay? And the other lesson we've learned today? Wards. Ward, oh my lord, you have wards. You get a free, you can buy a free ward. Literally. All items. Free ward. Free ward. Free ward. These first 3 wards are free. Well, one's a sweeper, one's a scribe, and one's a ward. But it's free. And then at level 9, you can pay 250 gold and get us upgraded to give you 2 sites on the map. Good. But make sure you at least grab 1 vision ward and put it somewhere where you know people don't usually walk. And not in the dragon pit. And not in the baron pit. Because, let's be honest, everyone goes there. That's just dumb. And 3. Remember that your ward vision can interlock. Like Heimerdinger's turrets. You can get interlocking and interlacing fire. Vision is the same way. You can get interlacing vision. Okay? More vision means less likely chance you'll be ganked. Same for mid lane, same for top lane. I just covered bottom lane because they have 2 people and 1 person will rarely ward. Namely, the ADC. If the ADC buys 1 vision ward to help out the support, and the support buys 1 vision ward, and they get it into spots where people don't bother them, then they can put the stealth wards all over the place and still have great vision across the board. At least down there. And for the love of God, if I hear 1 more mid laner or 1 top laner blame the support for not having vision in their lane, oh, you guys need to get slapped. Well, this is JWR. I'm signing out. And I hope these lessons will help you keep yourself from getting ganked. And hopefully move you out of bronze. I know, I'm silver. I know some things. Not a whole lot, but I do know some things. Later.